All right, HawgNation, welcome to the Other Guy Sports Show. Good evening, good evening. We are here in the Hog's Den, ready to start the 26-27 varsity football, varsity everything,
baby.
volleyball, man, team tennis, cross country, everything. It is on like Donkey Kong. Man, this is the best time of the year. Everything's starting, preseason, scrimmages, volleyball's full head. Cross country had their first meet. Man,
and first day of school today.
And the first day of school. Good job. Hey, good luck to all the students out there, teachers as well, administration, everybody straight across the board. Thank you for making this happen. We are your number one support, and we are your number one fans here at the Other Guy Sports Show.
And source.
And source, yeah.
¿Por qué no?
That's right, baby. So anyway, let's get it started, man. We got so much to talk about this evening. We got our first game coming up against Cotulla at Cotulla this Friday
on the road.
On the road. So we'll get that into that later because there's so much we got to talk about. But let's pull back a little bit and let's go and let's talk about last Thursday's tri-team scrimmage. I don't know how you call that.
Ingram Moore.
Do we need to talk about that or no? Do we need to talk about it maybe a little bit?
Well, it was Ingram Moore, it was LaPryor, and ourselves. And I didn't know it started so early. You said it started at 4:30.
Yes, I was a little surprised. It did start early. We got there. Bobby, and you know what? At the beginning, we were kind of even Ingram was making some mistakes passing the ball. They were kind of like a boxer, just kind of
filling them each other out, right?
Sure, yeah, of course. That's what scrimmage all about.
And then Crystal, I think, ran the ball fairly well. We got a first down or so up the middle a little bit. And then we had a turnover. And I think since we had the turnover, I think the running back turned over the ball. Yeah. Then at that point, I think Ingram took over.
Really? So after the Ingram scrimmage, then it was Crystal and LaPryor, or LaPryor against Ingram? Or something like that.
LaPrøre against Ingram, then against Crystal.
It was crazy, though, because Crystal and Ingram played 3 quarters. It was basically the actual game, though.
Yeah.
Everybody was on the sidelines, so turnovers was live, and everything. It felt like a real game,
right?
The organization. So we played 3 quarters against basically the first string, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Crystal and Ingram, and man, the quarterback from Ingram, Spalding. He's the real deal.
He's a real deal, man.
Wow, wow.
He was slinging it left and right.
And there's a reason.
He made me go, wow.
And you know what? It makes sense because last year Ingram Moore started off a little slow, losing their first 3 games, but then after that, all the way through, not one single loss until, of course, 2-3 deep in the playoffs. So this Ingram Moore is not the old Ingram Moore of the past. But don't get me wrong, they were still good when we still competed against them 2 years ago. But that quarterback is the real deal, man. It's a game changer.
I think so, too. And I feel like, I feel kind of deflated after a loss. I think the final score, 35-0 if anybody's counting on points. But I feel like we're just 2 different teams at the moment. Crystal, I feel, and I mentioned this off camera, that I feel that Crystal last year was Ingram is now. Because we're senior heavy and stuff like that.
Right.
And right now, Ingram's senior heavy. So I think, we're not really talking apple to apples, or more like apples and oranges at this point.
Right.
But it could be that, remember, we talked about it last week's podcast. Ingram started, the season was 0-4.
Yeah, they lost their first 3-4 games.
And they went 3 rounds of playoff. So what I'm saying that, just because we start slow, whatever, doesn't mean you can't turn it around. You can turn it around.
Right. And now, I unfortunately didn't get there to watch a little bit of the Ingram and LaPryor game scrimmage. I'm sorry, but then I was able to see the LaPryor and Crystal game, and it was totally different from last year's scrimmage. I think Crystal had a better control of the offense with the first possession. Really nice drive. And they ran the ball, and then they passed, Ran the ball, passed, and then, of course, finishing up, Luna on the corner, right corner, just throwing a dime to the receiver right over the shoulders. Looked effortless, not only from the receiver, but from the quarterback as well. So I am really impressed. I'm very excited. Hey, can I say air attack for the Javelinas?
It's quite possible, though.
It's possible.
It's quite possible, and I do like that as an idea. I feel like when Ingram – I'm going back to the Ingram game because that's the one I really, really want to kind of – and we talked about it. Ingram passing assault is going to be challenged or, well, the secondary of the Javelin is going to be challenged, and they were definitely challenged.
No, they were exposed on some plays.
Exactly, exposed too.
And that's what I really liked because they had some great route runners, first of all, and our defense had to make decisions. And a lot of times that's what spread offense do, right? They'll have somebody cross you, and then it's either a switch or man. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times, you know, coaches tell you, hey, you have the flats. Even though somebody cuts in front of you, you should have taken him. But they all go to the flats. Guys wide open.
And so. See, and I think we all talk about this is that you want to be challenged every game. Not only say you do lose, but you get exposed, and the good teams or the great teams, they make adjustments. And they correct themselves for the next opponent.
Yeah, and I harp on this a lot, but the video always shows you what you should have done. Mm-hmm. So it gives you a chance, an opportunity to fix it. And
that's an really open book test right there, man, for the next game coming up. Because, like I said, there's some teams that, no offense to any teamer, I think every team is out there competing, but there's some teams that are a little bit easier, you know, kind of vanilla type deal. You know, athletes wise, you know, we don't measure up probably. But what I'm saying is that they really don't challenge you because you're not really being put to the test per se.
And they had a 6'6" receiver. So he was a beautiful target.
Yeah, but we got some 6-footers out there in the secondary.
Not 6'6".
Our 6-footer looked short against that receiver because they did.
But we have really good athletic defenders in the defensive back.
We can get up there.
Yeah, you know, basketball
with a great quarterback that threw dimes because that receiver was giving some great passes.
That's good, and that's good to see. Mm-hmm. Good luck to Ingram Moore, man. I really hope they go really deep in the playoffs this year. You know, my hat's off to them. It's a program. It's a winning program. Ever since we started playing against them, I've been really impressed, not only with their program itself, but just the fan base on it and everything. It's almost like Crystal City. They travel well and everything.
Yeah, they love their support, you know, the team and everything.
Yeah.
And I agree. Just a couple of things that I like and I didn't like. I'm going to talk about the stuff that I do like about the Javelines. I feel like we ran the ball. They were dedicated running the ball. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Running the ball, and we didn't have big yardage out of it, but I liked it. They were real hard set in running the ball, which I did like it. I think multiple running backs had the balls. I do like it. I think on defense, I like our one-on-one tackling. I think our defense did pretty good tackling, but like you said, the route running that exposed us on the secondary. But I feel like this should be a learning lesson in a sense, right? We should learn from this.
Well,
because we're going to be facing Jordan down the road.
Right. And not only that, I think we'd make a couple of adjustments when we scrimmaged against LaPrior because LaPrior really didn't do much. We kind of just put a stop to them. And talking about the run that you're talking about, I didn't see that breakaway runs and stuff like that, but they're hard-fought carries. And I'll take 4 or 5 yard carries any day, Robert. I'll take 50 of those.
There were plenty of that against Ingram.
Yeah.
Dave, and I guess what Robert he saw a lot of the offense. I guess the game plan going in was let's see how you guys can block, pick up the block.
Sure.
And it was a better execution this week.
Good.
I think the lines opened up some lanes. Our guys were hitting the holes.
Yeah, I didn't see any busted coverage on the offensive line.
Yeah, so that was one of the good things that.
So we got better from last time.
No, a lot better. I feel that there was a better execution on their end. I think the coaches was just, you know, you want to say vanilla, like a plain kind of offense.
Right.
But I think the coach was just, hey, measuring. Let's see who wants it to make it to this to the top rosters. And I saw a lot of improvements. I think there's a lot of work. I think the playbook is still
it is
wide open.
But let me ask you this though: is there an urgency? Because I don't think so. Because there's only 3 regular games. There's only regular games before district, and district is what it counts. Okay. So to me, I think as long as you're improving, we got to get that improvement kind of locked in by the end of when we play. Who's our last opponent? It's Cotulla, Comfort, and
I think
Comfort and Cole. Yeah. So by then we got to be to where we know pretty much the schemes, we know what's going on, our offense and stuff like that.
It's still I feel that there's an urgency of getting better. Mm-hmm. Yes, as far as discipline and all those things. But I don't think the urgency is there for the playbook.
Right.
Because a lot of times you hide a lot of stuff for district.
Of course.
And then you basically have to game plan for each team. So you got to bring in Coach Tapia is going to be tasked with, an 8-man district. So
yeah, interesting.
So
Interesting.
But I agree. There's no urgency, but I don't feel like you need to rush it either.
Right.
And
right.
you don't want to kind of overdo it either.
right, and that's where I'm heading to. I feel like coaches are gonna stick to that. Let's add a few plays here. Let's
Right.
do this, and depending on who we're facing.
Right. And the reason I bring that up is because it seems like we'll get to the Cotulla game later, but I think these kids they're ready. I think they've been caged in and like, okay, we're not going to do anything fancy. We're not going to do anything, on defense or offense. And I think these kids are ready to show their talent out there. And I think you'll be surprised once they let the cages open. These kids, these big dogs are going to come out to hunt.
Well, I think sorry, you going to add first?
No, I was just gonna say, I feel like we do have a few playmakers that still haven't made a big impact.
That's true.
But I feel that Luna will find his way. I think we're gonna be in a good shape. Is what I want to say.
I think to me that you have to be patient with this team a little bit, but my concern is that we need to kind of develop organically, kind of improve every game. Mm-hmm. But how much time do we have? We can develop
realistically.
How slow or how fast? If we're still developing by week 7, I think we're in trouble.
And we've seen that before. We actually seen that to where about 2 years ago, I think when Mena and them came in as juniors, they still didn't have an identity going into Uvalde game, going into the last game before our district. We still didn't have an identity. But, of course, they were young kids. They were still in the development. I think these kids, because you have Luna, you have Castillo, you have Dunbar, Hernandez, you got all these kids, Perez, all these kids. They know the system. They know what Coach Loma wants to be done on defense. And now it's Tapia, but Tapia, I think he brings in the excitement to this offense. I'll be honest with you. And I think these kids are ready to showcase this. Because, honestly, I wanted to see a little bit of leadership this scrimmage, and I think I saw it. I was mentioning that I saw some kids teaching the JV, and that is a form of leadership. I understand, and I saw a little more, not urgency, but a little bit more motivation against when I was watching against La Pryor, and I think it was number 5 or number 11, one of them kids, they kind of got up from the tackle and kind of had a little hop to him, like, all right, I like this, and I think that's what I'm telling you. These kids are. Right now, they're caged, man. They're not giving them the freedom to do what they want to do, or what they need to do. It's just, okay, this is where we're going to do it. But we'll come against Cotulla. It's going to be a heck of a challenge, and I get it. I think it's the perfect time to let the cages go and let these kids go, man. Let the big dogs hunt.
Let me just go back to I talked about what I didn't like. Excuse me. I did talk about what
well, you didn't like. Now you got to tell us what you liked, Robert.
No. I mentioned
come
what
on. How much can you not like?
No, I'm talking about what I didn't like.
He told us what he liked, Dave.
Exactly. So now what I did not like is that I know Luna.
I don't like that you confuse me.
Overpassed a couple open receivers out there, right?
Yes.
Maybe 2 of them, they were wide open, but they were off by, 2-3 yards maybe over their head. So expected. And I like that. Now, the other big issue that I have is in our defense, we just couldn't generate pressure on the quarterback defensively. It's one of the reasons why Spalding was basically there.
He could go down. I heard that he could go down his checkout.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of the things that I did notice from the quarterback, Robert, and you're not absolutely right. Because as I was watching the secondary, I could tell the Javiers were taking away few options. But the fact that he wasn't pressured, he got to be able to go deeper.
Now you're right. Now, do I understand it?
He did his checkdowns and went down.
So the scheme, you cannot scheme coverage and defensive, get exotic defenses, stunting or something like that, or maybe quarter blitz.
Because again, you guys told me
you couldn't do that. So I do understand that aspect.
Right, because you told me they still didn't blitz.
No,
Crystal didn't blitz or anything.
From a base defense, right?
Yeah, right. So that in itself, when you put pressure, you coming in from your blitzes, you getting stunts or whatever.
Well, what I need to see Perez and Hernandez, which are 2 of the ends, they need to create havoc.
Right.
They need to get themselves. And there was glimpse don't get us wrong.
Yeah.
Robert, there was times that he was able to get there, but I think Spalding was just a smart quarterback.
Look, I have all the confidence in the world. Lomas has a scheme for every single game. He's like Batman. He's got a protocol for everybody, for Superman, for Wonder Woman, for Aquaman. If they go rogue, Batman's got it. So Lomas is the Batman man right here. So he's I'm telling you,
prep time.
Prep time, and I'm sure these kids they're going to practice all this week on how to stop Cotulla. Scrimmages gone.
I haven't heard anything about Cotulla. I heard that they scrimmaged Carrizo, right?
I don't even know who they scrimmaged this past week.
That's what I heard. Scrimmage Carrizo, but I'm not too sure of the outcome. Maybe you know. Just mention it there in the comments.
Oh wow! Let us know in the comments. We're live right now. We'll read your comments and see anything you saw against Cotulla. Like I said, we haven't had a chance to analyze anything really.
Yeah, I mean, on the positive note for Cotulla is that they are ranked 25th. They're coming up as saying that this is a team to beat. This is a great team for Cotulla, so that's good for Cotulla.
Yeah, it's good for them.
And, I think the coaching staff has been doing a lot of great job there for Cotulla and the years. So maybe they'll get a winning season this year, and hopefully they advance. They went to the playoffs last year, right?
Yeah, they won the first game against Oldham. It was like 55 20, 21.
Something like that. They don't know good game, entonces.
Well, yeah, but they lost some games too, Cotulla last year.
They did overall. I think they lost like 4 games in the season.
And I think what it is, Cotulla's not a pass-heavy team per se. So if they fall behind or get in a close game, it's hard for them to score quickly.
From what I saw, they run. Well, I don't want to get at myself. We haven't talked about Cotulla yet. I'm gonna kind of put a pin on that because I really want to talk about. Let's pivot to the volleyball and maybe unless we're done with scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm good with the scrimmage.
You want to add anything else to scrimmage, Bobby?
No.
Yeah, me too. So let's go ahead and pivot real quick to the volleyball. Real quick, I want to mention that they got their first win of the season, so that's great against Natalia in a Divine tournament.
All right.
So I'll take that win because we talked about it that they were starting kind of slow, kind of like the HawgNation and the football team, right? In a sense,
100%. I feel like they're mirroring themselves as being a quiet group. There are not a lot of hoopla on their sidelines, but I feel that a lot of the things that the coaches are doing about bringing the kids together, getting the chemistry working, and that's what brings in the feeling of family and learn how to pull your weight for your teammate and saying, you know what, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. All those things are coming together. But they've been close in every match, Robert. If you see the scores, 23-25, that they could have gone either way. So they're being competitive. They just got to get it together. I feel like they're still looking for their identity on roles. To me, they just got to believe in themselves. And that mirrors our football team, right? As far as there's not a lot of hoopla. People are, I'm trying to get excited. But they're just a quiet bunch.
Yeah, they are. But
they always tell me, be careful for the quiet ones.
Well, it's true. But I feel that sometimes it's their old business.
That's what I'm saying.
I see people, they're quiet.
And so be it. If that's your identity, so be it.
Well, exactly. No.
Así me como que son los que es tenerle miedo. Es que tenerle miedo al que no habla. The one that's not barking.
That's the one that's observing.
They do talking in the field. So I'm hoping that's the case.
No, yeah, for sure. Now, the cross-country team, only the varsity, only high school, of course, went because junior high still need,
Today's their first day of practice.
So, it's in Laredo, they had to meet Saturday. Looks like they competed against 1A through 6A teams through tough competition, always tough competition in Laredo. The varsity girls placed 5th overall. Varsity boys placed 9th. JV girls placed 3rd overall, and JV boys placed 8th. So for a 3A school to go against 6A, 5A, 4A, all these teams, that's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad at all.
So great job to the cross-country team, Coach Perez, and all the other coaches. Man, great job for the cross-country. Always a deep, deep roots of cross-country and cross-country champions as well.
One thing I forgot to mention, volleyball, they'll be playing tomorrow, the first home game against Eagle Pass win. Tomorrow.
Go Tuesday. Check it out. Go support your Lady Javelinas volleyball team. A lot of support, man. It is great out there. Like I said, close games, and you know what? With a little extra support, man, you never know. It might turn the title.
You're right. Also, Team Tennis, they were victorious against Hondo, I believe.
Nice.
So it's nice when you beat Hondo.
Good deal. Good deal. And of course, Crystal City Javelina's cross country next meet will be the 28th. Will be this Friday, August 28th in Eagle Pass. So they're going to keep it to the border towns. Now they're going to go against Eagle Pass, and also tough competition, tough runners, Eagle Pass, and I'm sure they're bringing Laredo as well. So nothing new that they haven't seen. So it's just time to improve and improve. Go get them, cross country team. Let's go. We'll see you in Austin for state. There you go.
Yeah, let's do the work right now. You want to jump to something else?
No.
You want to take a break, or because I'm ready for.
Let's take a break.
I'm ready for predictions.
A short break.
I want to go predictions, or unless you want to talk about Cotulla first, then jump to predictions.
I can talk a little bit about Cotulla, a little history on them.
Well, I do have. I'm at this.
Wait! Predictions for
the season.
Oh my God! Already.
I think we need the whole crew up by this one.
No. You have to do it before the game. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to get him on the line. Let's see if we can get.
Well, we can call Alex. I don't know. AB might be MIA. I don't know where AB is.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna get into the la mera sopa, como dice.
Let's talk about season predictions.
Season predictions. We're gonna go into the Cotulla game, and we're gonna go deep into it, and we'll see.
Yeah, get a drink or something.
Yeah. And like I said, comment on our Facebook, YouTube page, and what are we on right now? The Facebook or this?
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, and we'll read the comments or whatever. But get ready. We're going to do predictions, and also we're predicting local games around the area as well. And of course, little games that are, if you're not here in Crystal, out there in San Antonio, coastal area, whatever, we'll get you some games out there that you got to go see. There's going to be some good ones this week. It is opening week for Friday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Stick with us with the Other Guys Sports Show. We'll be right back.
In moments that matter most, trust Sterling Monument Company of Crystal City. Located at 1007 North Veterans Avenue, we're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. to help you honor your loved ones with dignity and care. Owned and operated by Jerry and Isela Mata, and brought to life by administrator and graphic designer Margarita Ramirez. When you walk through our doors, you're not just a client, you're family. Call 830-448-5221 today. Sterling Monument Company, where memories are carved with love.
Minutes save lives, and we save lives each day at Dimmitt Regional Hospital. Our Level 4 Trauma ER and highly trained staff jump into action when an ambulance arrives. We assess each patient and provide the level of care that is necessary. Our diagnostic department offers CT, X-ray, and ultrasound. We coordinate care with larger hospitals when transfer is needed. Excellence with no exceptions is what we live by, and it's what you can expect at Dimmitt Regional Hospital.
Dimmitt Regional Hospital Wound Care Clinic offers high-quality care close to home. This is especially important for diabetic patients. We treat wounds that are not healing properly with the latest medicines, dressings, and protocols. We are one of the few hospitals with a hyperbaric chamber for wound care. To schedule an appointment, call 830-876-9458. Excellent care for each patient, no exceptions. Dimmitt Regional Hospital.
In Crystal City, affordable housing starts with leadership you can trust. The Crystal Housing Authority, guided by a dedicated board of directors, is proud to offer low-income public housing and Section 8 vouchers for families, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. Choose your home and let us help make it affordable. Call 830-374-3433 today to learn more. The Crystal Housing Authority, where strong leadership builds stronger communities.
At Castillo Income Tax, we know life can be hard, but we make tax time easy. We specialize in personal and business tax returns and are open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, even during lunch. We're now offering marketplace health insurance plans and Medicare Advantage options for those eligible or enrolling soon. With trusted providers like Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Humana, Aetna, WellCare, and Ambetter, we help you find coverage at reasonable rates. Staffed year-round. Contact Castillo Income Tax today because your peace of mind matters.
At Dimmitt Regional Rural Health Clinics, we believe in excellent care for each patient with no exceptions. Providing comprehensive health care for individuals and families across all ages is the cornerstone of our clinic. Our dedicated team is here to address health concerns from routine checkups and preventative care to managing chronic conditions and treating acute illnesses. We believe in building long-term relationships with our patients. Call us in Carrizo Springs or Crystal City.
One.
All right, HawgNation, we are back for the second part of the show here at the podcast, The Other Guy Sports Show, bringing you every sport there can be during the fall season. Tennis, cross-country, volleyball. We got into that a little bit. Great job for cross-country team, volleyball team as well. Tennis also getting on its way. First day of school today, and the first week of Friday night light footballs also. And also we got our buddy, our friend, our confidant, our partner in crime, Alex Martinez, on the road. Alex, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good, guys. I'm listening from over here from McAllen. Yes, when I'm on the road, going to Minnesota and back, and it's about Friday Night Lights. But
that's all it is, baby.
I see those scrimmages. You see the Friday Night Lights out there on the road, and it's like, oh man, it's here. Wow, it's really here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's a good view. It's a good view.
It's a hell of a view, man. Thank you for joining us. So we got Cotulla Cowboys coming up this Friday. We are traveling, 40-minute drive from here to Cotulla, and it is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Cotulla, man, last year, going into the playoffs last year as well. But, Robert, what is the history with Cotulla and us?
Yes, let me bring it here. I had it here a second ago. So, this is the all-time record against Cotulla. We have faced Cotulla, the first game ever. You might remember this, David. 1926.
Oh, shoot.
That's the first game ever. So we faced Cotulla 71 times, and the overall record is Crystal City was 36 wins, Cotulla 28 and 7 ties.
Wow.
Now, the last time we faced Cotulla was 2023. We beat them 24-18.
That was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
And then in the 2022, this was on Cotulla. This was the controversial call. Remember, there was a fourth down.
Oh yeah.
Remember, we lost.
We lost. Yeah.
It was 8-19.
Yeah.
So in other words, we're highly competitive against Cotulla.
I think we both teams bring out the best in each of one of us. Cotulla always because at one time, you're right. At one time, Cotulla was struggling, getting noticed, but all of a sudden, new coaches come around. They started a new program. It works. Kids like it. They buy into it, and that makes a successful Cotulla Cowboys now. About 5 years in the past till now, they've been competing well. Last year, they went, of course, 7-5 overall, 4-3 in district, and going too deep in the playoffs, beating Odom 50-20 in the first round, and then losing to Blanco 56-0.
Yeah, they got smacked there,
but still going too into deep.
Yeah,
that's a good team.
Yeah. Let me one other thing. The last 10 games we faced Cotulla, the overall record is 7-3.
So Crystal has the edge on that one.
Yep, exactly. So just the last 10 games.
Now, Cotulla, great team as we were talking about, and we have in a similar way, it's kind of what we had last year. They have a lot of juniors now, seniors, so they're going to be a senior-heavy class this year, Cotulla, starting off with their quarterback as well. Now, man, their quarterback, he can run. Frank Torres, man, he was averaging about 78 yards last year. Of course, we don't have any stats on him for now, being the first game. But last year, as a quarterback, he was averaging about 78 yards per game. So, man, that's like having another running back in the backfield.
Yeah, he can run. I saw the game against Odom and Cotulla. They played last season, and I saw the replay. Now, Torres is the real deal.
Now, and it's funny, though. He led all backs in average runs because the next running back to him was Rene Barrera Jr. as well, being a senior this year. He was averaging about 20 to 30 points 30 yards per game. So Frank Torres was the main guy. He just tuck and go.
Yeah, what I saw, sorry, Bobby, what I saw that mostly Cotulla runs a spread, but they run off of it.
Right.
I think they pass minimal. They mostly run. They're a more running team out of the spread formation. Go ahead, Bobby.
No, I was going to say, on Frank Torres, I see that he's also a good passer because he was named player of the game for maybe 9 out of 10 games last year.
Well, yeah, of course, because, I mean, look at here, passing TDs. He had 8 touchdowns passing. He had 15 rushing TDs. So...
And he played defense last year.
Yeah.
Defensive back as well.
Yeah, he's a defensive back as well. Rene Barrera also coming behind him with 6 running touchdowns, and Ricardo Ruiz, who was a senior, with 4 rushing touchdowns. So Frank Torres, 15 touchdowns. So he scored at least once every game.
So on the surface, you got to force him to pass, really, because running is the strength to him. But you can only, you can't stop him, that type of caliber of a player. You just find a way to slow him down a little bit or make it difficult for him.
And not only that, I think with our offense as well, because if we can get those good runs averaging 4, 5, even 3 yards, I wouldn't be at all I wouldn't be not upset. I would take the 3 yards as well, 3, 4 yards, 5 yards. If we can slow the game, bleed the clock, kind of keep him off the field, I think we have a really good chance at this.
Yeah, for sure. And open field tackling is so important.
Oh yeah.
Especially with him and trying to turn the corner. And another observation that I did is that, of course, only saw one game. By all means, maybe it was
against Odom.
It was Odom. Maybe it's part of strategy, but he ran the ball between the tackles really, really comfortable.
Yeah, we gotta see him against Blanco.
Oh.
Now, on
the next game.
The place that he would run, did he run it? Do you have an idea of it? What directions he goes? If he goes in this direction, did he like to go
no, is
that a rollout or down the middle?
It's more Wildcat kind of thing?
Yeah.
No, not really. I think he was the quarterback. And he basically, it was quarterback draw.
Right,
You know,
right.
he kept
It was
Okay.
they were design plays
Yeah,
for him.
yeah, they were
design
it
plays
was-
for him.
It wasn't one of those como like
got
that. It was como like the pocket broke down and he
Right.
ran. No. It was design plays. He
Right.
basically kept the ball. It was like a walkout, but on a regular basis.
The Wildcat, yeah.
Right.
Pero,
So with that said, now Coach Lomas, of course, it's not the first time that we've seen Cotulla. We've seen him a couple times. Now, I'm sure Lomas is going to create some type of schemes to, either bring in the safety, play him as a linebacker, something, stack the box a little bit. Of course, we're not too worried. We can play a little man-to-man on the receivers, stuff like that. But I'm sure Lomas is going to have some type of scheme ready to try to contain this young man.
Yeah, you got to contain him somehow.
Yeah.
And I know he can. He's fast enough. He can turn the corner. I've seen him run 60, 40 yards down the right sideline. Real elusive. He doesn't dance a lot. He basically
Tries to outrun you.
exactly well. He makes one decision and he runs it. It doesn't dance much.
Right.
He just hits the hole running.
Wow.
It's a good. Honestly, if you didn't know better, you would think he was the running back, but he's the quarterback.
Well, it makes you think of the design. They found this kid that, maybe we're not going to throw, but we just need a decent or average quarterback, but we just need a runner back there and just do a dual threat, and only that, once and it's difficult because the defense is like, okay, we're going to stack the box, we're going to put men, stop the run, and then they're going to throw. It sets up everything. Like we said, the run complements the pass complements the run. It just depends what you want. But if you can cover both aspects of the game, then you're in better shape.
Yeah, I know. So it's going to be fun. Cristal for sure. Defenses we're going to get challenged.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
And you want to get challenged. And I think, if anything, you respect that. But I feel like Crystal can compete very well against this team. And we might be surprised. It might be interesting. It might be interesting on that. But on our side of the ball, what I want to see is I want to manage the clock very well. I want to manage the clock. I don't want 3 and outs. That's a killer. That is a killer. When we put Cotulla's offense on the field too quick or often, we're just asking for it. We're just asking for Torres just to have a hell of a game. But if we can keep him on the sideline and we can continue and sustain drives, passing, running, like I said, we don't have to. I mean, great, yeah, we can get a big play, but if we can drive and maybe take out some time off the clock, I think that'll, slow down the game.
Yeah, I think that too. And also another element I want to throw into the Cotulla, I started going back to the game of Odom. The special teams are pretty good. They kick one, I think it was a kickoff return for a touchdown. So the special teams, they're pretty good too.
Good.
So there's different areas where Cotulla is not a one-trick pony. It's a total complete team.
Good. And that's what you want to see. Because, like I said, we got 3 games before we start district, and I want to get challenged. If we're going to get exposed, let's get exposed right now. Hopefully we can fix it, halftime adjustments or on the run or on the fly adjustments, which is even better, of course. But on the Crystal side, that's what, we're talking about the offense, the defense. We got to find a way to contain this young man. And try to force him out of his element. Of course, we know he likes to run with the ball. Like I said, last year he averaged 78 yards as a junior per game, and he was scoring, almost at least a 1.5 touchdowns per game. If we can eliminate that and force him or force Cotulla to find another way to move the ball, I think that would be advantage Crystal City for sure.
Yeah, I know the defense. Kind of the opposite of Ingram. You don't want to generate too much pressure, but you need to be kind of be responsible, right? You don't want to be over aggressive either, because he can
cut it back.
He can cut it back. So you have to kind of be careful and be disciplined. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Be disciplined and you're kind of assigned area.
Bobby, you're a defensive guy. Talk to me, man.
No, pues yo soy puro aggressive. No sé cómo contain.
So ya un screen. Ya
yo,
valió.
yo te quiero ya.
I got the quarterback coach. Yeah, but the ball's over there,
Te quiero
son.
meter un chingazo y ya. Y si me chingaste, me chingaste. Nah, at the end of the day, you guys are all right on the aspects of we need to contain them, but to me, I like when defenses fly to the ball. So it's got to be a group effort. I feel like we need to get.
I agree.
I think so.
The HawgNess need to learn how to go to the ball. One of the things that I didn't like on the first week that I think we made better on the second week of football on the scrimmages was a lot of times when the play was going away from some defenders, our defense kind of stopped and watched. And I didn't like that against Dilly. I think that was against Dilly, right? And then against Ingram Moore, I saw a lot of improvements, but on the tackling side, we saw a lot better tackling. So now Cotulla's going to put us to the test, and I think I was looking at the comments, we're looking at, is Cavazos coming to Pearsall, or went to Cotulla from Pearsall. And I remember him last year. He looked good.
Yeah, he did look good. So they have another weapon,
Yes.
He wasn't playing last year. Now he's playing now. I don't know what role he's going to play. Maybe he's a receiver because I know that Cotulla's one of the top-notch receivers.
He was a senior last year. Yeah.
So he might play that role.
Yeah, and he's a quarterback. So, and he had an arm. So, vamos meten a aquel running
true.
back.
Dual quarterback offense. Dual quarterback offense. I'm sure. Well, I'm sure the coaches are going to get him prepared.
Yeah,
We just got to execute. I think that's all it comes down to.
Now, it is a good problem to have, right? To explosive athletes out there in the backfield.
But we have explosive athletes as well. Yeah. They got to worry about our offense, too. Our backs are no slouches, man. These are tough run south.
Because
we're defense punishers.
Well, we are, bro, because they're a proven established. The Steelers still kind of finding their way in a sense.
Well, yes, in some way, to some aspect, but these kids have played before. Last year, Hernandez played last year as a running back. He did really good. Luna played, even though he was not playing where he was at. He played a little bit, but I think he was ready to go at any point last year.
Yeah, one of the key points for Luna is that he was a receiver and a defensive back, so he got a lot of exposure on
routes,
and plays and how the defense looks.
Right.
He just needs to connect. I think that's what he's been working on and getting better at is connecting with his receivers.
And you saw that against La Prairie last week. That was a dime, right? I mean, right over the defender and right on the. You couldn't throw it any better.
Yeah.
And so we've seen it, so it can be done, and it will be done. I think so, but I think that's just. A lot of things, like I said, first game, we're going to get a lot of information. We're gonna see where we're at, see where we stack up against, this year, and we'll go from there.
Well, let me tell you the spread here. But Dave Campbell's.
Dave Campbell, man.
Yeah, it's right there.
Tip him over.
So apparently, Crit City is a 20-point underdog. What do you think? What's your kind of knee-jerk reaction on that?
Let me contraindicate. Let me contraindicate Dave Campbell because on the Dave Campbell app, on the polls, of course the fan polls, but it's allowed to be there. The fan poll, it shows Cotulla 52% chance to win compared to 48% chance for Crystal City to win. So it's a coin flip right there, basically.
I think they both have a good fan base.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
but
to me, it feels about right.
20. Oh,
20.
No, not me.
It's too high.
Yeah, it's too high.
But let me ask you this.
To me,
Go ahead, Alex.
14 points, but
14.
not 23.
So you're saying we should be favorite? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying we should be favorite. I think no. Wait. See? What the? I say one word.
Do you see that?
And you condemn me. Wait.
Sorry.
Right? It's like, Jesus Christ. The 20-point, I think it should be more of a flip coin. I think both teams should be pretty much even. Not only because Cotulla, yes, they've proven themselves, but you know what? They really didn't get challenged a lot last year with teams. A lot. They had some easy schedule last year. And it'll make any players look good as well. And let me go right here.
Exactly.
So sorry, what you're saying,
hold on.
This is your own words. You said it 50%. So you're saying this game was in Crystal be favorite.
Yes. Well, for me, yes. But let me show you. Wait, let me show you. Listen. Okay. Last year, look.
Listen, Robert.
Listen, Robert. Listen. The first game they played against Cotulla, and we were admirable. Respect to Cotulla. They called up Refugio and said, we want to be challenged. And Refugio did challenge them. 48-6. It showed them where they were weak at. They showed them where they need to improve, and they did. So from there, they played Brackett, and they beat Brackett 35-6. But who didn't beat Brackett last year? Brackett didn't have a very good season last year. And then from there, they played bigger schools, saying, "Oh, let's go play bigger schools so we can look good." They played against Pearsall. They beat Pearsall 26-6. Okay, but who didn't beat Pearsall also last year?
They didn't have Cavazos.
Right. Now, then they played Nixon Smiley. And Nixon Smiley, do you think they're a powerhouse?
No.
No.
Not as
So
possible.
they lost to Nixon Smiley 7-6. Okay? Now they played against Stockdale. Do you think Stockdale's a powerhouse? They're average at best. They lost to Stockdale 17-15. Do you think Poth is a good team?
Yes.
Yes. They lost 45-6. Okay? They played against Natalia. They beat Natalia.
Dave, are we going to go through the whole season?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Now, they beat YMLA 62-0.
But everybody beat.
Yeah.
I beat YMLA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my point is this. Who did they really beat last year? Tell me. On this schedule, all this schedule, you tell me who impressed you that they beat.
Odom, yeah. Odom. Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Odom was like, they were like 9-3 or 9-2 or something like that. They were
There we
undefeated
go.
in
There we
district.
go.
Okay.
David, you asked.
Okay. And you were impressed with Odom? Beating Odom?
Well, but based on the record, of course, I don't follow Odom.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Well, let me ask you this. What's their mascot? Odom.
Odom?
They researched.
Everybody knows that.
Owls. Odom Owls, yeah. I wouldn't know. You threw me off with that. I'm like, what? We were talking about stats.
You heard it here first. Aquí.
Reroute.
So anyway, okay, let's focus.
Sorry.
So with that, I am a man of info. I am a man of numbers, and I'm telling you, Cotulla's good. Yes. Is the point spread too big?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I think so. Well, let me ask you this. Why don't they go by, if they're going by last year's Cotulla, why aren't they going by last year's Crystal?
Exactly,
Well,
but Dave Campbell never gives us
They don't
the
know
respect.
who.
That's part of it, but I feel like I think returning seniors, all that matters. You know.
Of course, they have 3 returning seniors.
No, they have more than that.
No,
you know.
I'm saying they're key players. They have 3.
Okay, yes, they do. But I feel like no. Now, if Crystal was facing last year's Crystal,
All
I think
right.
we
Hey,
would be
hey, we'll find out Friday, Papa.
we'll
We're
find out.
Friday. We'll see. We'll come back on Monday and we'll see who laughs last, my friend.
I know, we're gonna find out. Though.
Have you ever seen the Joker? Who laughs last? Eh? You'll be my Batman.
Robert, just so you can.
I mean, rest.
Okay, cálmate.
I'm telling you, you knew this show was coming. You knew this show was coming.
Let me just calm you down with this. I kind of agree with David.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, no necesitas high blood pressure medicine. Okay, pero
So more blood pressure.
I just want to go through the whole stats and all that. Que Dave me hizo ya. Dije, where are we going with this? Ya está como el judge arriba. Get to the point.
No, you know people wanted to know it. They wanted to hear this because they got to know the
Es
truth.
que tú eres un attorney, estás proving your case. Tú estás sacando
I don't
todo el
know.
stack
I
de
don't
paper de proof.
Yeah.
Which, yo
Don't
soy-
get me wrong. Like I said, Cotulla is a good team. It's a good team, but I think we're a good team too. And I think it's going to be a very competitive game if things happen.
Right. I feel that it is going to be a more competitive game that Dave Campbell is thinking. I feel that he is going with a great quarterback is coming back, but I feel that Luna is going to impress the heck out of Crystal City HawgNation.
No, I agree. But now, let me kind of.
No, come on. You already said your piece.
No, I did. But
But wait, I don't want to.
even though I do feel like Cotulla's favorite, and I feel like they're heavy favorite, and they should be. You know, heavy
Right.
favorite.
Yeah,
heavy
Yeah,
favorite.
they're at home. Don't get me
They're
wrong.
at home, but not
But
only
I don't know
that,
about heavy.
Yeah, I think they should be heavy favorite. Yeah, of course.
Plus, they're ranked 25th.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
So,
they're not.
And
No, they're
Dave
not.
Campbell, see.
They're-
Dave Campbell, see.
Well,
Hey,
I'm
we're
going
going
by.
with Dave
You know what? I'm
Campbell.
going by Max Prep. You know what? We check our credit with TransUnion and all this other stuff. Well, I'm going with Max Prep, and Max Prep has them at 49.
But, anyway, like I was saying, let me go back to my point. I do feel like
Yo hablo con Navy para ver qué es el new rank.
Amy. Yeah.
Amy is my new source.
You know, I feel like if Crystal would face Cotulla at the end of the season, I would feel that Crystal are capable of beating them because we're not there yet. We're still building a couple things. We're not even too sure about themselves yet. So they got to find their way.
What if that's by
design?
By design, the coaches didn't allow them.
I don't think by design.
Come on, you think Coach Tapia is going to let them
by 35 points?
No, you think Coach Tapia doesn't have plays?
No.
You think that was our offense?
Hey, and they called back a few touchdowns, Rob.
They did.
So
I don't know.
Cotulla is not Ingram Moore. Let's just put it out there. It's not them.
No, they're not. But they're. I don't know.
Why do I do this? Why do I do this?
But you guys don't. You don't listen to facts.
I listen. I told you the facts.
No, that's your facts.
Oh, alternative
facts. Alternative facts.
Yeah, Chris.
You stole my thunder there.
Yeah. Well, I'm agreeing, Robert, because on paper, you're 100% correct, Rob.
Yes, on paper.
Because that's what you seem to be going on.
Yeah, of course.
On
Because
paper,
that's the only thing we can go on right now.
Well, I'm going with what I've seen, right? I feel that the Javelinas, because I heard Cotulla and Carrizo win it, and they both struggling over there. So I don't think that Cotulla is as fine-tuned as we think. That's where I'm at. So that's where my head is that they're not fine-tuned. Chris City is not fine-tuned. So that's why I feel like it is going to be a toss-up game. I think it's a great measuring game for both teams. I think Cotulla is going to learn more stuff on their offense and defense, and Chris City is going to be doing the same. I just can't see them going up 3 scores on us. So, because especially, Ingram Moore did the quarterback Spalding, did a heck of a job, but I don't think Torres is a Spalding. I think he's more his legs, and I mean he can throw the ball. I was seeing his stats just before we were going live. He's a sharp kid, so I guess he's gonna be one of our key points. Hopefully, Perez and Hernandez introduce themselves.
Well, but it is Friday. They have to be physical. They have to be physical. So I don't know. And in a minute I'll say my prediction, but what else you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk about anything right now.
Yeah, no, yes, until to Alex, you want to bring something in here? Maybe you're the main reason.
I mean, the thing is that, I mean, we can go either way, like Dave says, and we say. The thing is that it's the first game, and everything's on the line, and we're going to see all the adjustments. The Dave Campbell and Max Perry right now, we can throw that out the window because first game is always what we're going to be, what's our future going to look like. On executions and reading, containing. So that's going to be the to me, the first thing really, I don't care. Because that's where you're going to look out your, who's going to play this, who's going to play that, the man up or whatever.
Because we are a reloading team or we are a rebuilding team?
I think rebuilding. I mean, reloading. Yeah. I'm sorry, reloading.
No, we're rebuilding.
No,
we're gonna be
that's another toss-up here.
What are you talking about? We got. Do you know the?
What? We're rebuilding.
We're reloading. How can you say rebuilding? Rebuilding, we're starting from the bottom.
We're rebuilding our
We got Bobby Castillo, we got Luna, we got Hernandez, we got Dunbar. Well, we got the line.
Because I like to score points.
Oh,
I like to score points, yo. I don't see scoring nothing right now. We look good against our prior, but that's our prior.
You know what the score was with Odom and Cotulla in the half? 14-13.
Yes. So, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
I'm watching the game right now.
I watched it. It was 21-7.
21-7 in the third quarter.
The truth. Sí, Jesús. Guys, we're going to have a break, guys. Estos se están aquí. Sí. All right, so what else?
I'll just show you right now.
No.
What year is that, David?
I know. It was 5 years ago.
It was last year.
I saw the game. I was impressed. Bottom line is because they're returning skilled players coming back, and I feel that
with experience,
with experience carries a lot of weight in my eyes.
No,
And like
Maybe
I
not
said-
David's eyes. Maybe
No.
Maybe
What did
they're bumps,
like?
you know.
What I say?
Well,
What did
maybe
I
that's
say?
relating,
What
I
did
don't
I?
know.
What did I say? I said Cotulla is a really good team, and I think Crystal's a really good team too.
What makes you think that? Clearly not from the scrimmages.
I guess
Well,
No, you guys told me, oh, it's vanilla offense, really deep. I'm like, okay, it is, yeah. And what did you say? You really can't, judge it from a scrimmage, right? Right?
Well, yeah.
We're all in agreement, right? Right?
That's
Yeah,
why-
but yeah, you're okay with 20 points.
That's why I came to my conclusion. I'm going based on what I see.
Oh my
Robert's
God!
been putting all the data Dave.
Right now.
Es lo que está haciendo. El analytics.
I think we're stuck here.
I'm throwing my
No,
my
no,
case. I'm
you're
throwing my
making
case.
a great
We
case.
agree to disagree.
Yes.
David is making a great case, and right now I voted with David. Yo creo que los Javelines are better, and of course,
And we're going to find out. We're going to know.
and you know that I wasn't happy with the first. I was like, oh my Lord, we need a lot of work on that first Dilly game. Yo llegué todo agüitado a la casa. I don't think ni quería ni hablar del juego. But I think this last game against Ingram Moore, I feel that there was a little bit. The offensive line is really what I was looking for.
And they look good.
And they looked a whole lot better. I
Yep.
feel that there was at least some people hitting the other side and lanes being created. I think that's going to go a long way here against Cotulla.
We have to jump into predictions, because
we gotta
because
go.
we're just because it's going to be another hour.
No, vámonos ya.
right.
Ya me tengo que ir a dormir. Yo tengo sueño.
All right, Alex, on a 10-game schedule, what do you think Crystal City Mighty Javelinas will end up at the end of the season? Well, not at the end of the season, but at the end of the regular season.
Yep.
Yeah, at the end of the regular 10 games, to me, it's about, like we always say, who's the next man up. And we did lost a lot of seniors last year, so I'm going with 5 and 4. I mean, I'm sorry, 4 and 6.
Okay.
Now, prove me wrong, because as the games go, adrenaline kicks in.
I'll change my
Everything changes.
Yeah. No, and I think this is honestly, this is a good non-district schedule. Like we were talking about this before, it's going to show us where we're at, show us what strengths we have, what deficiencies we're at, and if we can correct them, I think we're going to be okay. And I think we will. I think Coach Battle, Coach Lomas, Coach Tapia have been there for a while now. They know our kids. They've seen them from the JV, freshman, even junior high right now. So I think they know what kids to put in the right places. They can execute and do well. I just need to see a little bit more, like I said, the captains and the leaders, the seniors. I want them. And like I said, you might be right. It might be they're just silent killers, man. And they lead by the action on the fields. And that's fine. I'll be fine with that. To me, personally, I think we're going to have another good season. I think we're going to, maybe it won't be like last year's, spectacular season. But I think it's going to be a hard-fought one. And I think we're going to do a 7-3 at the end of the regular season.
You, Bobby, or me?
Well, I'll go. I guess David is stealing all my thunder.
Oh,
Porque yo dije, I'm going to 7-3.
there you go.
I see
That
a lot
sounds
of
right.
positive.
I do too.
I feel that Luna is going to find his way. Because one of the things I wanted to point out against, we had some bad blocking schemes against Dilly. But Toyasina, Luna wasn't touched. He was able to get away from pressure,
Yeah, he was in
throw the
pocket.
ball away, do the right things. I think ahora que con a little bit more blocking, no me va a hacer un desmadre.
I think so.
At least that's my prediction.
No.
My prediction is
it's
this
fine.
kid's going to turn it around, is going to prove, magic number 2 is back.
Right.
We're going to have some magic again.
And I think we need to emphasize that these kids can't be afraid of the loss. One loss really doesn't identify you, if anything. Look at Ingram Moore, like we talked about. They lost their first 4 games of the regular season, and then they went undefeated for the remainder of the season and go 2-3 deep in the playoffs. So it doesn't identify. Don't fear the loss. I mean, go out there and give it all. And if it wasn't enough, look at the film. Where can you get better? Coach is going to put you in the right spot and execute every game.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I feel like, of course, I wish I would have to go 10-0 every season, but reality, it can't happen.
It can.
It can. Not every year, though. That's
Not
my
every
point.
year,
That's
but they
my
can.
point. They can, though, but
You just don't want to lose in the first playoff game.
well, of course. So I feel that we're going 5-5. I feel that I think it's gonna be tough the first couple of games, and
Growing
then
pains.
I feel that we're gonna learn from it. And it is gonna be growing pains, and we need to learn off of them and improve, correct your mistakes, and talk to your teammates, and talk to your coaches. What do you see on the field, and not only that, improve yourself too. Do not be contempt. Let's say we start 0-3, 0-4, or even 0-5.
Right.
Learn from your mistakes and move forward. You can't really next play. Let's say if you do the turnover, well, make it up in the next play. You know what
Right.
I mean, so I feel like 5-5. It's to me sounds right, but they can easily go 7-3. So
No, like I said, I'm giving the 7-3 because of the growing pains that they still got to mesh together. They got to find that team. How do I say it? That unity of a team. Once they find it, they're going to be very dangerous. They're going to be good right now, but once they find that unity of the team, back each other up, play together, they're going to be a very dangerous team. I think. I think they got, like I said, might I say air attack. Crystal City is going to be known for it. Yes, if our backs can give us 4 or 5 yards every time, we're going to be more than okay. More than okay.
anybody else, AB or Jacob?
I don't think they give us scores. Let me double check.
Jacob didn't say anything?
No, tampoco.
Oh,
nope.
That's it then. Yeah. So no cuenta. AB can't come back, mira game one, and no sabe la esquina.
So, but anyway, we still got some 10 games, right? It was 10 games. We got 10 games that we also put out there. Join us. We're gonna go ahead and go over those games and try to pick the winners.
Let's pick the winners. Let's kind of move it along. Okay, let's predict.
All right.
Crystal City, 20-point underdog by not Max Prep, over here, Dave Campbell, at Cotulla this Friday, 7 o'clock. Who's going first?
I go first.
Bobby, go.
I think the first upset starts this Friday.
Woo! According to Dave Campbell's Friday Night Light app here, fan poll, they have Cotulla 52% chance to win compared to Crystal City's 48% chance. So fan base, it's going to be there. Cotulla's going to have their fans there. It's going to be filled. Crystal's going to have their green and gold there. They're going to be representing. And again, concession stands, get ready. You're going to have a flood of green and gold coming, and they're going to be hungry and they want to get fed.
No score for you?
No score.
No score. Okay.
And so, to me, I think also, I think it's going to be a very close game. I think it can go both ways, but I think Crystal City can edge it out if they can control the clock, they can control the ball, keep Mr. Torres on the sideline more than he would like to, and it's going to be kind of like a I would say 21-14 Crystal.
So Crystal.
Yeah, basic. Everybody gets their field goals. Everybody gets that. We contain Mr. Like I say, we're going to run out the clock.
21, what? 15?
21-14.
14.
Yeah. 21-14, Crystal City wins. Edges out Cotulla.
Alex, what you got?
I got Cotulla 28-14, but prove me wrong.
And
28-14.
Jacob, also of sound mind and body here, he's picking Crystal 21-14.
Oh, wow.
So that's 21-14.
Jacob. Is Jacob alive? I haven't seen him.
He's there.
I need a video.
I need a wellness check. No, AB not.
I am, a couple of things. I feel like I think Cotulla has a more explosive offense. They can score on the big play. It concerns me a little bit. I feel like our secondary got exposed a little bit. It was a scrimmage, but it's a good thing they don't
They're not going to
too much.
pass. They're not going to pass very much.
You know, I think that the defense we need to scheme some sort of a pressure to contain Torres in there. But now with Cavazos, he might be the walk cart. See what he brings to the team. So that's another element right there.
Right.
But I still feel like going back to my point, I feel this game was played again in the late in the season. I think Crystal City will win, but I feel at this point, Cotulla wins. So I'm going with Cotulla in this one, and of course it hurts me. I don't like going against my team, Crystal, but I feel like Cotulla is just
well, you didn't hesitate.
different level
Yes,
at this point.
You didn't hesitate. You fouled me on the other part.
I go 28.
We went 30 minutes into debating.
28.
And it hurt
let's
you?
go 10. We'll get a field goal out of it.
How much does it hurt you?
It did hurt me a lot. It is.
Please.
Because I have feelings.
You guys have feelings.
Oh, no. They do.
I watched Spider-Man this weekend.
What
Hey,
the hell?
Spider-Man is awesome.
Where did that come from?
Those feelings.
Feelings?
Oh,
Me
yeah.
acordé de que todo
Oh, okay, good.
Spider-Man has feelings.
Yeah. Tell you what to do with your feelings.
Yeah, you eat your feelings.
Suppress them.
That's impressive. Okay, next game.
Next game.
It was called Sad Man. For a
Yeah,
while.
also, any comments out there? Put your predictions there in the comments. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Anyway, the next big game here. Let's go with a neighbor from the south. Dimmitt County, at Uvalde, La Uva. Now, Carrizo's a
16.
16-point underdog on this one. Let's start with Bobby first. Bobby, what you got?
I think it's gonna be a great game. I think Uvalde has the edge, being at home, and Coach Miller is just doing great things over there.
I saw the interview. They had a coach's
Yes.
interview.
Yeah. Awesome,
Did you
right?
see it?
Yes, it
yeah.
was great.
Man, he's talking great stuff about Uvalde.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a fan.
I can't wait to get Miller here on the other guy's sports show.
Yeah, me too.
Miller.
And none of that on the video. Physically, he should be here.
Yep. He can press the buttons.
Yes. And then Coach Gio and Carrizo, I'm hearing they're a very young team, so I don't know if they're still getting a quarterback debate over there or not, or they
I'm
already
sure
found their quarterback.
They got to figure it out quick.
But I think Carrizo's gonna be fine. I think we're in the same situation. They're feeling their offense, finding out what they're gonna be doing. So
I saw some scrimmage clips on social media, and they look decent. They look decent. They look like they can move the ball. So go ahead.
you got, Dave?
Oh, you already picked Bobby?
I say I'm going with Uvalde.
Okay. Yeah, no, I saw that coach's interview with Coach Miller. Man, he is talking about his linemen. They're strong. They're big kids. I think if you can control the line of scrimmage, man, you got an advantage big time. And of course, they'll find a way. Coach Miller always finds a way to bring up great kids. I give me Uvalde. I think Uvalde has the edge on Carrizo for sure.
Alex, what you got?
Oh, shout out to Foyo, Sergio, and Uvalde. I'm going with La Uva, Uvalde.
I'm also going with Uvalde because they're a better team based on paper. So I'll go with Uvalde.
Yeah. Jacob's got Carrizo.
Okay.
And AB, no show.
No show, AB. Okay, next game here. Divine at San Diego. Now, San Diego, they're minus. Honestly,
This
3
is
point
going to be an interesting game.
That's a little.
That's a very interesting game right here.
Small margin, honestly.
Yeah. I was reading the comments, and people are really up on San Diego, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Let me see.
But I think some of the comments are saying here that Divine has changed their offense to a spread offense.
Yeah, I think Robbie will put in there. I just don't know if it's Robbie Perez from Crystal or not. But it's Robert Perez, 8636. Yeah, that's a totally different identity there for Divine.
What you got there, Bobby? You start out with you.
Gee, so I'm going to go with Divine. I like the defensive coordinator there.
Do you know the mascot for San Diego? You put me on the spot.
I know. Give me a second, Los. No sé.
Los. Yeah, you're right. Los with a V.
Oh, Vaqueros.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you for the clue.
And they're only 10 miles away from Alice, I believe. So they got some good talent out there. I think that's why they're keeping it very close. Now, you know what? Give me an upset on this one. I like San Diego at home.
Oh, wow.
San Diego. Alex, what you got?
I got Divine.
It's going to be played at Vaquero Stadium at 7 p.m.
Va a estar bueno ese juego.
I know. I like that one. But I'm giving it to San Diego just because at home.
You know what? I was originally going with San Diego because you choose San Diego. I'm going with Divine, David. You're my enemy now.
Good. I keep my enemies close.
Mire que se le hicieron los ojos negros a Rob. Hijo, I'm going to switch to...
Como like Spider-Man.
Sí.
You're allowing the mutation take over?
Me quité esa chinguera atrás.
Chingadera.
Aquí. Got rid of the nerve.
Ándale, nerve.
Vámonos. Let's go.
Yo soy Punisher, me vale.
So we got Jacob. Jacob has.
Jacob. Jacob's got, let's see, Jacob, where are you, Jacob? Jacob has Divine.
Divine. Okay, well, we're making good progress here. Okay, next big game. Oh, this might be one of the games of the week here.
Yeah, for
Ingram
sure.
Moore at Hondo, and Hondo is a 2-point underdog. Interesting. I think that's a little too low, I feel.
I think so, too.
Bobby, who you got, Bobby?
I got Ingram Moore on this one. I think watching their kids.
That quarterback, man.
That quarterback and the 6'6" receiver is a great combo. I think is their go-to kind of player, but they have good running back. They have patient running back. One of the things that I love about running backs is when they being patient, and I think Ingram Moore has that.
Good.
So, with that being said, Ingram Moore, Rob.
Yeah, Jacob's got Ingram as well.
Excuse me.
Ingram Moore.
Alex Ingram Moore.
And I'll take Ingram Moore as well. Y'all talk really good about Ingram. And if they can beat Crystal, they got to be good.
Exactly.
I feel like the man Ingram Moore, I think they're just too good. I think they're the real deal. Now, Hondo, remember, they lost in the first round last year against Ingram Moore. So they have a chip on the shoulder. Now, playing at home, Hondo plays real well at home. But they lost their starting running back, even their quarterback, I believe. So they do have some talent. So they have some skill positions they need to find room for. So, but I still feel like Ingram Moore, they're more established team. So I'm going with Ingram Moore on that one. Okay, Floresville at Jordanton. Now, Floresville is a 10-point underdog. What you got, Bobby?
Let me see. I'll say Jordanton.
J-Town. Dave?
Give me Jordanton. Big Red, big win.
What you got?
Give me Jordanton as well.
Jordanton. I am also going with Jordanton.
And Jacob here from State Farm, he is taking Jordanton as well.
Now, it's well, I'm concerned about Jordanton. That sometimes this starts slow in the season. So
yeah,
Amy just texted that he just got in, so he might be going in there.
Listo. Aquí tenemos headset listo.
Bueno. Okay, the next game here we got Lido at Creekview, -7 point underdog. Creekview. Creekview is a new school in Castroville.
give me Creekview, man. If it's trickling down from Castroville, they got big kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Creekview.
I'm not too sure what their mascot is, so that's a new one right there for me. So Alex got Creekview.
Yeah.
Creekview. Yeah.
Bobby, what you got?
I don't know what to choose on this one. I was thinking Lido.
Okay. With Lido, remember, they're a senior heavy team. So they definitely they do have but I do feel like Creekview has depth and more enrollment. So I'll go with them edging Lido. So
and
I'll go with Creekview.
On the Dave Campbell app here, they have San Antonio Creekview, 68% chance of winning for full pants.
I think Lido is the underdog for sure.
No.
I'm just rooting for Lido.
I wonder if they're from San Antonio. What? Maybe they're closer to San Antonio than Castroville.
Yeah, I like the chat here from John. 49289. Look out for Medina Valley ISD. They are building Boogeyman schools, fast-growing area in Medina County.
Medina, the Panthers are special. They're a good team.
Yeah, let's go CV Cougars.
The Cougars then.
Yeah.
What did Jacob have? Anybody?
So it's funny, Medina Valley Panthers, and it's going to be Creekview Cougars.
Puro gatos allá.
Gatos. He's got Creekview as well.
Creekview. Okay, so let's we're moving along. Natalia. Wow. 30-point underdog against Bernie Geneva School. I think they're private school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bernie should take this one.
No brainer. Bernie.
No brainer.
The other Bernie. The other Bernie.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the real Bernie.
I'm also going with Bernie in this one.
Yeah.
That area is a hotbed for athletes right there.
Shoot, yeah.
You got David? Bernie?
Yeah, Bernie.
To Alex?
Bernie.
And Jacob here's got Bernie.
Okay, well, across the board. Okay, so we got Kennedy here. No, this is not the Rockets. So it's Kennedy, small schools Kennedy, right? At Poteet. Apparently Poteet's a 23-point underdog, which is incredible.
That's what I saw there.
Are they playing at the Cockeye Field?
Yes, at the Cockeye Field.
Yeah, Aggie Field.
This is interesting.
What's that?
Was,
No, well, on the fan polls here,
lopsided.
yeah, they have 81% chance Kennedy to win over Poteet's 19% chance. And their mascot is the Kennedy Lions.
Leones.
The Leones de Kennedy.
Okay, so
Give me Kennedy.
Kennedy as well for me and Jacob. I got you, Jacob.
David Kennedy too. Bobby, what you got?
Yeah, he said he can pick out Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Está dormido ya.
Tengo sueño ya.
We're looking for replacements for Bobby after the halftime.
At the second half, yeah.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Poteet in this one.
Really?
Poteet. Yeah.
And that's why you don't win.
Hey, I'm the reigning champion.
Yeah, there's something wrong with
Just
that.
in case
Ya
you
tenía
got
el anillo.
Yeah, está.
Let the ring talk.
Ahí está. So I'm going with Poteet in this one at the Cockeye Field, home field advantage. Okay, we got Brady at Comfort. Now, Brady's a 21-point underdog. Now, Comfort will face him week 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Next week, next Friday.
So, what you got? Bobby or David? Whoever wants to go first.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm going to go with Comfort. I think Comfort's for real.
I'm going with Comfort also. I'm not too sure about Brady, though, but in the past, sometimes they're a good team, but I'll give them
Brady Bulldogs. Yeah, they got.
Give me Brady.
Yeah, give me.
I mean, no. Comfort.
No,
Give me Comfort.
actually, I'm gonna go for Brady on this one. Brady, yeah. They got a 68% chance of winning as per the fan poll. I mean, the fan poll.
And Jacob, what you got?
Jacob got, let me see, Jacob, what'd you get? He got Comfort.
Comfort.
Wow. Everybody's going for Comfort. Why?
But, they run the slot T, so it's a difficult team to. I'm not too sure what
Brady
size,
Bulldogs.
what size are they, Brady? Are they like a small school?
I'll tell you right now. They are a 2A Division 1.
Oh, so they're a little small, though. But still, maybe be good. Okay, so last game here of the Pick'ems, game 10, we got Memorial at Cole. Now, Memorial's a 10-point underdog in this one.
Memorial?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're the Minutemen, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Give me Cole for sure.
Cole for David.
And Cole for Jacob.
Cole for Bob.
Robbie Cole.
I'm going to take pictures of this every week.
I'm going with Cole, too. Man. Alex, what you got? Cole. Why not? That's 10 right there. Rack 'em.
Rack 'em and stack 'em.
So So we begin again and the Pick'em Challenge, and trust me, this is done correctly. Have auditors doing audits on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I've never met them, but yeah. I've never met these auditors.
no, they're special auditors. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Uno se llama Roberto, uno se llama Rob, Robbie.
Robstown.
It's called Sal Goodman. That's the
Sal
auditor.
Goodman?
Sal Goodman.
Oh, Sal.
Better call Sal.
Better call Sal.
They don't count
Yeah,
us honest.
I hear that's the best.
It's the best.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for
good
this
night.
week. Good night for Bobby.
An hour and a half show.
Gee, I told you,
You're
man.
welcome.
Hey, that's right. We almost lost it there for a little bit.
Yes,
We almost
yes,
lost it. But we'd like to thank Bobby for bringing us back. And
I'm gonna put my shack. Back on the table.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Puse el-
Don't forget the sponsors. Step up to the plate, guys.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
definitely. Thank you for all the sponsors who've already
Yes.
committed verbally and who've already turned in the money. Thank you very much. It's going to help us. But for all those other people that are still debating, don't worry about it. Come on in, talk to us, and we'll get you sponsorship and get you a really nice commercial on there.
It's gonna be a beautiful Friday, Thursday. Remember Thursday?
Yeah.
JV?
Thursday, JV at home against Cotulla. Should be interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe interesting. Nice.
So
So some great words there by Mr. Chris Spalding there, Robert.
yeah. So thank you. So it's
What are the words?
Oh, you want me to read them out?
I don't really think of that. No, he says that. He says, best of luck to the Hogs this week. He's picking Crystal City to win. And have
Smart
a great
man.
year.
Smart
Thanks
man.
for all you do, Texas high school football.
Hey, remember Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert, remember.
I'm sorry, man. You
He's
know,
the guy you love to hate.
Hey,
That's how I feel.
He's a wise man.
I cannot
Oh,
go
yeah.
against
I
my
can-
Constitution. That's how I feel,
Constitution, man, you weren't even.
he's got extra amendments.
man. Amendments, have a cabinet también. You know,
Nah, Robert.
I got a
Robert.
speechwriter, all that stuff.
Yeah, he's noted.
I'm not a crook.
But we'll see you on Monday. Sunday, we will go over Friday's night game, go into the up-and-coming game as well against Comfort.
Everybody's going 10-0. I'm telling you, everybody's going 10-0.
What? What are you talking about, 10-0?
Everybody's going 10-0. Plus, no, everybody wants to go 10-0. That's what I'm saying. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
reality's gonna hit.
It's como, it's how we're saying Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get it. I get it,
yeah,
Rob.
I get it.
Well,
It's
I
hard.
won't attach myself to that phrase. That's y'all's right there. Y'all can have it. But anyway, thank you for joining the Other Guys Sports Show. Please, like I said, go out there, support the Green and Gold, man. The kids are doing great this season. They
Yes.
will work
They're
hard.
putting in the work.
Yes, and they're ready to show it, to display it against first game against Cotulla. Go out there, cheer them on. Remember, Green and Gold, baby. It is always, always strong, and they travel in bundles and herds and just
Ya estamos listos. We travel,
listo.
güey.
And so, Cotulla, man, concession stand, man, if you're hearing this or you know anybody in Cotulla, let them know at the concession stand, Crystal is coming, and they just
We sell
clean it.
out.
We're going to do concession confidential. Now, if the concession stands,
Tienen con hambre.
give us some samples, you know.
Oh, yeah. That helps out.
I can get swayed back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be up there.
Hola, se vende.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, to chingón.
He said, not one taco, two
I'm
tacos.
going to go sidekick, just so you guys
That's
know.
That's why I have two hands.
But anyway, be prepared because Crystal's going to come in and we're going to be hungry. Hey, like I said.
I love it. Let's go.
Let's
Bring
go.
it. Bring it.
So, and the band will be there. The band will be performing.
Oh, hell yeah.
They will be there. I'm not sure they'll be performing, but they will be there on Friday, from what I understand. So, unless things change, let's pray and hope.
And shout out to our community, man. There's nothing but love, and I love the positive outlook on our community, helping our school district, helping our kids,
Yeah.
making this a memorable year for all of them. Muchas gracias a la comunidad.
Yes.
And thank you, our sponsors, because that's what we're trying to do. Shop local as much as you can, guys. Put those tax dollars to go back to our school, back to our streets, the city of Crystal City relies on those taxes, and that's how we fund ourselves.
That's right.
So thank you guys.
And vote yes on November.
Yes.
Vote yes. So again, from the Other Guy Sports Show, thank you for joining the Other Guy Sports Show. I hope you got entertained because it was one of those.
It was fun.
An hour and a half.
It was
I
fun.
apologize. We went over, but we had warned you. It was going to be a good one.
Yes.
And fireworks and everything and debates and Bobby sleeping and everything. Yeah, you got everything. You got everything. You got a little bit of everything today. Constitutions, the restitutions, the God almighty.
We didn't talk about the Niners.
No.
That's no problems over there.
But thank you for joining the Other Guy Sports Show from Alex. Alex, take care, brother. Be safe. We'll see you around, man. Thank you for joining us on your phone. Good night. Be safe. You there?
All right, go Hog.
There you go. I wanted him to say something. So from Bobby, Robert, myself, thank you for joining the Other Guy Sports Show. We'll see you next Monday, and we're going to go over this week's game and going into the comfort game. So join us. It's going to be exciting. So remember, be loud, be proud. At the end of the day, we are green and go till we're dead and cold.
We're dead and cold.
Go Hogs.